Hey guys, if you watched my video about updating the firmware in Audi MMI, the MH2 technology system, you probably remember that I've skipped the amplifier, the external amplifier update. Well, it's kinda complicated and risky if you don't have any diagnostic tools like VCP or ODIS to perform the amplifier update, especially if you have the Bose sound system. But over here we have the Bang & Olufsen sound system, so I believe we should be good if we just update it. There will not be, hopefully, any need for advanced diagnostic tools. So right now I have the system on and I want to remove the card with music and other media, and I want to use the same firmware update card as before, but this time the only component that will be updated should be the external amplifier of the Bang & Olufsen sound system. So let's go into hidden red menu and let's try to trigger the update. So first we need to enter the hidden red menu. Push the nav map switch and pull the media switch at the same time. Hold them in this position for 3 seconds, and after those 3 seconds we should see the engineering menu over here. We can go down to the version information just to confirm that we are already running the latest firmware, but as I said in the video before, I've skipped on purpose the amplifier update. So right now let's go to the update section. Let's select SD1 as the update source. Let's give it a few seconds to analyze what's on the update card, and let's give the system chance to compare it with the components that are installed in the vehicle. And we can go to the standard update, and over here we should have a list of components that can be updated. If there's a Y, we know that yes, this component will be updated. This is amplifier, 16 channel APN, whatever this is, and other things like a combi instrument, and this is instrument cluster, is not available on this card at all. DVD is available but will not be updated because the version on the card is not higher than the version installed in the vehicle. Same goes for most of the modules over here, and some of them will also be not available, like the navigation database. There's no navigation maps update on the firmware card, and so on. Okay, so at the end of the list we have the start the update. Before I do it, I want to make sure that there will not be some kind of power drop during the installation. So if you have a power supply, external power supply, it's a good idea to connect it right now. Also, don't play with the windows, with your lights. Turn off the light switch, turn off the AC, turn off anything that could drain the battery excessively. We can also scroll up for a minute just to select the amplifier and to confirm that currently we are at firmware and application and bootloader, so firmware for the amplifier at version 100, and we are going to update to version 440. Okay, so let's go back, scroll down to the end of the list and start the update. Confirm that we want to start the update, and right now all we have to do is wait and hope that it will work as it should after the update. So why am I doing this? Well, I have some sound, well, not issues actually, but I have hopes that it will work better after the update, and I'm curious about how the system will work after the update. But I'm not sure if this will bring anything new actually. And if I want to change anything in the system settings, like the sound curves and so on, I want to make sure that I'm working on the latest firmware before I make any changes. Because if the firmware update happen to be necessary to improve the sound quality, I want to start with it rather than make some changes and then update and overwrite my changes and then have to apply it again. Okay, so we can see that the amplifier update is going through. It's a small package, I believe, so I will not cut the video over here. We will just wait until it's complete, and after this update procedure, this downloading procedure, unit will reboot one more time into normal operation mode, and patience is the key over here. Even if the display is completely dark for about a minute, just keep calm, give it a few more seconds, and hopefully everything will boot up, restart back to normal, and everything will be fine. We can see right now that the display for the second time is completely off, and if everything goes well, we should see the update summary in a couple of seconds. And this is a list of all the components in the system, pretty much the same list that we could see over here before the update. Oh, it's coming up before the update, but this time it will tell us which components were updated successfully and which failed to be updated for some reason. Okay, system is restarting, it's waiting for components to turn on. It's reading the card once again, and it's completely normal that we don't have any sound right now, because in Audi, when you are in this red menu, red engineering menu, you will have no sound. Okay, so we can see the summary over here. The amplifier is okay, and everything other is strike out because it was not part of this update. So let's go at the end of the list. We have the continue button, so let's select this, and let's cancel the documentation. Let's select this as well. This is completely normal, and right now unit rebooted. I believe this is the final reboot, and after a couple seconds we should see the screen back up, and the update procedure should be completed. I'm not sure if I should be waiting, or maybe I should press the button over here. Maybe let's try with the button. Okay, screen is up. Welcome screen is here. Controller is lit up. We still don't have any audio, but let's give it a couple more seconds. Okay, it's working. So right now I can go through the settings for the high and low tones and the subwoofer and so on, and check if anything is different. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.